Hopefully you can hear me. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay. As we were playing around with the volume and everything in our Streamlabs stuff. Not Streamlabs. Zoom. Anyway, good news. Really good news. That our movie night was a success. And I can just about do anything, so that's good. And so I was going to clip that. You can just about do anything. She actually said that. Yeah, I know it drives you crazy, but I'm not talking about that. So that's really, really inspiring. And we are going to do a movie night for members. Just have to figure out how we're going to do that. Because our theater holds 100 people at a time. So there may have to be 2 showings, or we have to get an RSVP of members and stuff like that. So that's the next step. All right, now let me just get into the chat. Samuel Olson, hopefully you saw the update on that. Teresa Balboa finally charged with capital murder. Okay, and then what else do we have? We'll look at some other headlines. There is something. Did you see the young couple? The wife is pregnant and got shot. She died. The baby lived, and the father looks like he's 17 years old. But look at that. Never seen. I don't think I've ever seen The Bad Seed all the way through. So it's a good movie. It was a good movie. And then, then I'm going to tell you about the present for my mother. But, and I'm going to show you, more importantly. And let me see. No, and then somebody wanted to see my rose quartz that I got out of the chunk that I got out of the lake there. Okay, let's go to the videotape. No, let me see who's here. Okay, hi, April F. Hi, Outside with Kim. Outside with Kim? First time I think you're here, huh? How are you? How'd you hear about us? Scout Finch, Joe Glover, Mary, GB, Jen Doe, Janine, Carla, Al's Pals, April F. Gail B, we missed you at the movie. Rita, Amy Celeste, Sully, we'll have 2. Gwen B, I've never seen you before. Welcome. It's your first time with us. Hi, Andy. Deborah Barron. And let's see. Doe, we got Lisa H. Kubi, I think we got Patricia Fassett. Amy Naum, I don't think I've ever seen you before. Fairly certain. Welcome. Rhonda Blackburn, Larky. Move 2, Jen Doe, Larky, Barbie Lynn, Michelle Knighton. Your second time, you 2 recommended us. Okay, great. Sporting Guista, hello there. Olive, Oliver, Olive. Is that Olive or Oliver? I don't see the R tonight. Nana Patti. See who this could be. Second time, you 2 recommended us. Okay, great. She didn't get trolled.
Hi there, Mr. Carolyn. Please kill yourself.
Oh, okay. Okay. She doesn't get trolled. She likes to play a victim. I'm doing that to myself. Okay. Mia Wallace, hello there from Australia. Macarla Kate, haven't seen you in a while. Let's see, Susie B. Who else do we have here? Kubi. Hey, Alicia, everybody's been looking for you. My goodness. Everyone has been looking for you. And you know, I think of you every time Something from Brazil, you know. Sue W. Lovies. Mishi. Did I get everybody? How was your trip, Alicia? Hi, Anshi. How was your trip, Alicia? Hi, Michelle Barrow. I haven't seen you in a while. Davita Lane. The movie was great. Great, great, great. I had not seen that all the way through. So that was good. No, Sully. Should we take one more of their calls before we retire them for the evening? Hello, trolls.
I will rob your son's grave and fuck his skeleton.
That's how much they know. Good luck with that one. Good luck with that one. Okay. You're fully vaccinated, and oh, that's good that you're fully vaccinated. I'm glad to hear that. You've been having family issues? Sorry to hear that, Michelle. Hope everything's better. Marie. Oh, yeah, Davida. Let's see. So, yeah, not Oliver. Samuel Olsen. Teresa Balboa charged with capital murder. That was a small update. It's a big update, but it's a small update. You know what I mean? It's a short and sweet, not sweet, you know, succinct video about her being charged with capital murder and justice for Samuel Olsen. Now, Samuel Olsen's mother is going to have a press conference tomorrow. We will cover that, and they're going to have a memorial for him over the weekend. Thanks, Oliver. Let's see. Oh, don't even ask that, Sporting Guista, because they have no level. Just it's good. Now my brother has his own place. Oh, your brother. Okay, well, we'll see. What is it, trolls? Oh, that's good. The trolls are good tonight. Trolls are good tonight. Busy signal. They probably messed up their thing. Oh, shoot. They're probably all yelling at each other in their little Discord. Oh my gosh, you messed it up. You didn't hit the right button. It went to a busy signal. Oh my gosh. They probably don't even know what a busy signal is. Okay. You guys are really on the ball there. Anyway, Robbity Bob, hi, Rita. Yeah, that's the truth. Ain't that the truth, Rita? Al's Pals, hi. Has anybody seen Mrs. Calabash? Mrs. Calabash, come out wherever you are. Where are you, Mrs. Calabash? Who used to be AJ Vintage. Michelle Knighton, hi. They are psycho for sure. All right, so let's take a look at the true crime headlines. I know it's late because we got on because it was the movie and all of that jazz. All of that jazz. Let's see if they got it right this time. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. Hello, trolls. Oh, wow. Okay, trolls. See you later. Then you're going to go on... Okay. Hello, trolls. Okay, now I'll just take it off. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about trolls. Bye-bye, trolls. All right, so let me go to the... Now they'll have to go eat the Hot Pockets. And their mother's like, gosh darn it. Why did she have to turn off that phone? At least she kept them out of my hair. Okay, so let's see what we have. Did you see? Oh, I know what I'm going to tell you about. Jimmy and I saw it. Did you see in Louisville, Kentucky, little 6-year-old girl was taken right off her bike. The neighbor got partial license plate. They tracked it down. I think there were 13 or 17 police officers. They got her in 10 minutes, and they took her right out of the car that she was in. They got the guy on the ground. But you know what? They didn't tell us like more of what was in the car, what was in his house. Had he done this before? It left us like there. But I'm sure there will. We will hear some more of that. Let's see. There's a lot of outrage over no arrests made. I did. It's going to stop in a minute. No arrest made after the Alex Sharkey, the Instagram influencer, was found strangled on the side of the road naked. That there's been no arrest made. Let's see. I know there was another. There was a baseball coach, Minnesota dad, dead after road rage incident. Their road rage incidents are really going crazy. So be careful on the road. And I know, like, you might want to beep at someone or something, but it's dangerous. So a Minnesota youth baseball coach was shot and killed on Tuesday while he was driving his teen son home. 56-year-old Jay Boughton got into an altercation with another driver off of Highway 169 in Plymouth at about 10 p.m. Someone shot and killed Boughton while he was driving his son home from his AAA baseball game. Jay's son, Harrison, was in the car with him when another vehicle pulled up beside them and shot Jay as he was driving. Plymouth Police Chief Eric Fadden said that the suspect fled in a light-colored SUV, possibly could be a Chevy Suburban or a Chevy Tahoe. And Boughton ended up crashing the vehicle after the shooting. Authorities added that the vehicle may have had damage to the rear bumper on the driver's side, the vehicle that he got away in. Now, Boughton's son was injured in the attack but survived. He did attempt CPR on his father until the emergency crews arrived, and unfortunately, Boughton was pronounced dead when he was taken to the North Memorial Medical Center. So it's really very sad. And the police chief said this was one of the most tragic events that he has ever witnessed in his 20 years of policing. Truly a senseless act that resulted in a loss of human life. And anyone with information about the case is urged to contact Captain Michael Reed at 763-509-5178. So hopefully they find out who did this, so at least they get justice. This is ridiculous. And then there was something in your Terre Haute, right, Indiana? An FBI task force. I know you're not there because that's where they executed that woman, right, Scooter? I can't see the chat, so. The FBI task force officer who was killed in Indiana on Wednesday was killed because a gunman ambushed the federal building. The FBI task force officer was Greg Ferenczi. He was ambushed and fatally shot. And that was at the FBI Indianapolis Resident Agency in Terre Haute, Indiana. happened about 2:15 p.m. on Wednesday. There was another FBI agent who reportedly shot the unidentified gunman who survived, is now hospitalized. It doesn't appear there were any other injuries. Now, Ferenczi was a 30-year veteran of the Terre Haute Police Department and had been with the FBI since 2010. Special Agent Paul Keenan said, and I quote, "We want to extend our deepest sympathy to TFO Ferenczi's family, friends, and fellow officers." Authorities have not provided the details about what happened. Indiana Senator Mike Braun expressed condolences in a message on Twitter, and I quote, "Terre Haute Police Department Officer Greg Ferenczi was killed today in the line of duty, doing what he has done for 30 years, selflessly protecting and serving his community. Please keep his family and fellow officers in your prayers and all those who wear the badge." Absolutely. Now we got to talk about the Redwine trial, because we've missed a few days there. So let's see. We've got be on the lookout. Did they find these people? Let me see. There's 4. Wow. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna check if these people have been found. Make it a tad bigger. Okay. So the Fulton County Jail in Illinois. Are you near that, Scooter? Because these 4 inmates have escaped. Yeah. 23-year-old Eugene Rowitz. He was awaiting transfer to another facility at the time of the jailbreak. He was being sent on a 7-year prison sentence for several convictions involving assault and theft. It's not clear from the report if his impending transfer was part of the escape plan. 2 of the other inmates who escaped were in jail on bond. Anyone who sees the escaped prisoners is cautioned not to approach them. They're believed to be armed. Instead, please call the police immediately. Let's see if these guys have been found. Let's see. Okay, there's 2 still at large. 2 have been captured. 2 are still at large. This is, let me see what time this update was. Oh, let's see. 4 men who escaped Wednesday night. 2 were captured on Thursday. The 2 are still at large, are considered armed and dangerous. Eugene Rowitz was captured in the Peoria area. According to the Fulton County Emergency Services Disaster Agency, Jesse R. Davis, 35, was captured near Farmington. Okay, so the ones that are still at large Thursday night were Zachary J. Hart, 36, which is this one right here. No, this is Eugene. Hold on a minute. That's Eugene. I'll tell you which ones are still at large. Okay. These 2, isn't that weird? They were both on the same side of the screen. These 2 were captured. These 2 are at large. Yeah. Okay. So Zachary Hart, 36, and Cody Villalobos, 26, are still at large. Be careful. This is Zachary Hart, this one right here, and this is Cody Villalobos. Okay? Be careful if you're in that area, or even if you're anywhere, they could get, I don't know. I wonder if I don't see, let's see if they've been, does anyone know if they've been captured? Let me just see in the chat. I'll look really quick. Did they capture them? Anybody know that's in that area? Trying to say thank you to Gwen B. Hey, Gwen B, how are you? Okay. Does anyone know? Hi, Mono Lane, Mary Martinez, Lisa H. Anybody know in the area? Because it says as of Thursday night, and I know, you know. Okay, well, be on the lookout. Okay, so now let's go back and take a look at, we're going to take a look at the Redwine trial too. Let me go to the Redwine trial. Alrighty. I know they were doing their motion to acquit today, you know. So Mark Redwine told the authorities that his son's fishing rod was missing within hours of the 13-year-old's disappearance. One second. Hold on a second. Some silly ad has popped up. Okay. Focusing the early search efforts for the boy on the Vallecito Reservoir, well away from the location where Dylan's remains were eventually found, right? Mark Redwine, 59, is on trial on charges of second-degree murder and child abuse in his son Dylan's death. He told investigators he'd searched the house for his son's fishing rod and couldn't find it, suggested that Dylan might have wandered off to go fishing. When investigators later searched the property for evidence without finding the fishing rod, according to testimony which is well into its third week, okay? Trial's into its third week. 1 month after Dylan's bones were found in June of 2013 on that Middle Mountain Road, they were nowhere near a fishing spot. And then, it was then that Redwine suddenly claimed to, guess what, I found his fishing rod in the garage, which he turned over to investigators. And you had La Plata County Sheriff's Lieutenant Tom Cowing testifying to that. And I'm going to quote Tom Cowing right now. He said, he mentioned how he moved his ATV from the garage and discovered the fishing pole behind a washing machine. Okay, and then he said that he worked diligently to mislead investigators and cover his tracks. Now, the prosecutors are suggesting that Mark Redwine used the fishing pole to intentionally mislead the investigators and people searching for Dylan. Prosecutors believe that Mark Redwine killed his son in a fit of rage after he was confronted about photos that depict the father in very, very horrendous poses and scenes, including eating poop from diapers. But the defense is saying that Dylan ran away from home and could have been attacked by a wild animal. Dylan's remains, were scavenged by wild animals, but there was also a skull fracture that appeared to happen the time he was killed, and there were 2 small marks found on his skull that appeared to have been made with a knife or a sharp tool. Robert Kurtzman, a forensic pathologist, is one that examined Dylan's bones and determined that Dylan's manner of death was a homicide, even though he can't pinpoint the boy's cause of death. He also testified on Wednesday, and he talked about the 2 tool marks on the skull, and that was a major factor in declaring the death a homicide. I quote him as saying, "It's not natural in any way to have skeletal remains with cut marks found in an open environment. It doesn't happen in nature. Bears don't carry knives." Now, a dog handler, Karen Gumman, testified as well, saying that a cadaver dog found the scent of human remains in Mark Redwine's truck. And meanwhile, Mark Redwine's defense attorneys have dismissed all of the dog information as junk science, and they just tried to undermine the dog handler's credibility during a cross-examination. Let's get to the rest of this for Thursday. Okay. FBI agent John Grusing, based in Denver, was the final witness as the prosecution wrapped up their case on Thursday. He went to the Durango area on November 25th. He went to Mark Redwine's home the next day to conduct an interview because the La Plata County Sheriff's Office was having trouble, and I quote, rectifying some of his statements about what happened with Dylan. Okay, Dylan, who was last seen on November 18th of 2012, and that was during a court-appointed visit with his dad in the Durango area. His partial remains were found on Middle Mountain Road in June of 2013, and his skull was found, 5 miles away in November of 2015. Prior to having an interview with Mark Redwine, Grusing said that he had Mark Redwine write a free narrative, and you've probably seen that when Graham Coder did that, right? That's a common practice. Just write, take his paper and write it out. From the written statement, he said they would look for places where Mark Redwine was very detailed or appeared to be vague. Grusing read the jury the written statement in court, and he appeared to be very detailed about the events on the night of November 18th, when he described picking up Dylan from the airport, going straight to Walmart and then McDonald's before going home. According to this written statement, Dylan and Mark tossed a football. They watched a movie that they had purchased at Walmart. He even said the two were roughhousing that evening and that tensions were subsiding. During the first interview he had with Grusing, Mark Redwine said no one was hurt, according to the court testimony that was going on. According to the statement, Mark Redwine said he went to bed at 9:30 or 10, and Dylan was still up, but he didn't think he was up for long. The next morning, in this written testimony by Mark stated that he got up at 5:45 a.m. and got ready and stirred about, but didn't think Dylan was ready to get up, so he just went to his office and visited with his attorney. He said while he was out that he tried to contact Dylan but was unable to do so. He arrived home at 11:30 a.m. to find a cereal bowl in the sink, the TV on, but there was no sign of Dylan. In the interview that Mark and Grusing had, Mark said that he thought Dylan had gone fishing with a friend named Tristan. He said he spent an hour looking for Dylan's fishing pole and then took a nap. When he woke up, according to the interview, Mark said he went to Tristan's house but couldn't find Dylan. He also contacted Dylan's other friends, and when he could not locate Dylan, he went to the Bayfield Marshal's office. During the interview, Grusing said they touched on what could have happened to Dylan, and Mark said that he thought he went fishing and raised the possibility that he had run away. Suggested that he might have run away because of his mother, Elaine, of course. Grusing testified that he felt the statement was odd, since he was already hours away from his mother and staying at his father's residence. Absolutely, why would he have to run away to get away from his mother? Grusing said he followed up with Dylan's mother and brother and returned the next day on November 27th to have another interview with Mark. When he arrived, Mark opened the door, clutching a pillow, and appeared more disheveled than he had the day before. His eyes were red, like he'd been drinking or crying. Grusing testified that Mark Redwine made a comment about the pillow possibly being the last thing that Dylan had touched. Grusing said the second interview with Mark was pretty consistent with the first interview. After leaving, he said he began working with other agencies to draft a search warrant for Mark Redwine's home, which was searched the next day on November 29th. On that day, Grusing said he went to Mark Redwine's home and told him about the warrant and that they'd be looking for any signs that Dylan could have been injured at the home. He said they left the home and conducted a third interview with Mark at the FBI office. And Grusing testified on the stand that it was during this third interview that Mark mentioned possibly that Dylan might have had injuries. At first, he told Grusing that Dylan had a cold sore on his lip that was oozing blood. But when Grusing told Mark Redwine he could easily verify with Dylan's mother whether or not Dylan had a cold sore, the story changed. Mark Redwine then said that Dylan had been injured while they were tossing that football at his house. He said that Dylan had been hit in the face and that his lip began bleeding and dripped blood onto the floor. In his testimony on Thursday, Grusing said that he found that significant because prior to that, Mark Redwine had been adamant that Dylan was not injured. Mark later went on to describe the injury further, Grusing said, telling him that when Dylan missed that football, it hit him in the face and that he spat blood on the floor. Also during that interview was when Mark first specified that it was a Nerf football they were tossing around. Yeah, Nerf football. Okay. And then in this third interview, Grusing said he pressured and pressed Mark about what could have happened, and he said there was less than a 5% chance he had run away, which contradicted what Mark commented during his first interview. He said they also discussed possible stranger abduction, but the two agreed that that was unlikely. Finally, Grusing said that they talked about an animal attack, a possibility of an animal attack, but Grusing said he can't remember who brought that up, whether it was Mark or himself. And I quote saying, "I believe it was me who said, like, what, a bear?" And he got animated and said, "We have bears around here. A bear could have got him." Mr. Redwine's reaction was not what I expected when I posed that, "What if a bear took your son?" He got excited, almost animated at the possibility. Now, after exhausting all scenarios except that Mark Redwine was involved, Grusing said he pressed him for information by saying that he didn't think he meant to harm Dylan when he came to town. I quote him saying, "I said an accident probably happened and we need to start talking. I wanted the defendant to tell us what happened to Dylan, and he could either cooperate and tell us what happened to Dylan or get in the way of justice as it came down on him." The prosecutors asked Grusing to describe what was Mark Redwine's reaction to that, and I quote him saying, "The defendant leaned forward and his shoulders slumped. His head went down, and we just let him sit there and think for a while. He eventually said, 'I've got to think about myself.'" Back to the dog handler that was there earlier in the day. Her name is Ray Randolph. And she testified that she came to the conclusion after conducting an experiment with her dog on November 26th that there was a high probability that Dylan's scent was not on a pillowcase provided as a scent article by Mark to the dog handler. Randolph said she was contacted by the president of the search and rescue team that she was a member of and asked if she could conduct this test. She testified that she was told that other dogs had been using the pillowcase to attempt to track Dylan but hadn't had any luck. And it's her understanding, she said, that the goal of the test was to determine whether the pillowcase was a good scent item in the search. And she said that there were 20 items set out in a grid-like pattern with her dog. Selah was in the truck where she could not see. The pillowcase was among those items that belonged to various members of the search and rescue team. She then brought Selah in and provided her with a ball cap as a known item belonging to Dylan. It had been collected from his home in Monument by family members and brought to the Durango area. She said Selah did not hit on any of the items that had been laid out, and after that, Selah was taken out and the pillowcase was removed, and a t-shirt, which was another known item belonging to Dylan, was added to the grid, and it was placed in a different location than where the pillowcase had been. Selah was once again brought in and provided the same ball cap as a scent item, and this time, Selah found Dylan's scent on the shirt. When asked whether Dylan's scent was on the pillowcase, Randolph responded, "I would say with a high degree of probability, probably not," that it was not. On cross-examination, the defense team noted that the contamination of the scent items could throw things off, a point that Randolph did agree on. She also said in an ideal situation, she would have collected all of the scent items herself, but in this case, she had not collected any of the items. She testified that she did provide specific instructions about how the scent items would be collected from the Dylan's Monument home. When she encountered the items, she said they were in a large bag and that each item in the bag was in its own bag. The defense also questioned Selah, that's the dog's reliability and training, and pointed to the fact that her certification was good for 2 years, but it had expired in May of 2012, months before her work in this case. Randolph responded by saying that the certifications are not a requirement and they actually represent the lowest level of training. Then Jim Ezel, an investigator with the La Plata County Sheriff's Office, took this stand and narrated a more than 4-minute long video taken by a drone and showed various locations related to the site, like these. Okay. The video painted a picture to the jury of the steep, tree-filled terrain where the remains were found, and it demonstrated the distance between the two sites. See, the two sites there, clearly. Yeah, and that's about 5 miles apart there. They said Ezel testified that he was aware of just one law enforcement search that Mark Redwine was involved with, and that occurred on December 8th of 2012. He was not aware of another search before or after that date that Mark Redwine ever participated in. Ezel also explained his role in the recovery of the first set of remains belonging to Dylan Redwine in June of 2013 and testified that while the coroner was not initially called to the scene when the first bones were found, she did come to the site when it was confirmed that the bones were human. And he also said the coroner did not ask to take jurisdiction. And this is another look at the steep terrain where Dylan's remains were found. So they looked at employment records between August 2011 and November 2012 of Mark Redwine's. He often worked out of town. But using records, Ezel testified that he determined after Labor Day of 2012 that Mark Redwine and Dylan Redwine were not in Colorado together at any point until November 18th of 2012, which is the day that Dylan Redwine was last seen. During a cross-examination, the defense used a text message exchange to show that there was another time when Dylan and Mark were in Durango at the same time. Ezel said he reviewed electronic records from devices on November 17th and the 18th and said that there was frequent communication between Dylan and others, but that all communication by Dylan ceased that night at 9:37 p.m. Despite intense cross-examination questioning from the defense, Ezel was adamant that no animal bones of any kind were found in the immediate vicinity of where Dylan's skull was found. He said that they had searched that area from about 200 feet below where the skull was found and worked their way up. He was also asked about items that belonged to Dylan that have never been located, and he conceded they could be items of interest that have not yet been found. And that is that for the update. And now I guess I will I'm going to go and put the number in Slack, and I'm going to get, I think I might get myself some popcorn, so I don't know, because I've got to get ready for the drama portion. Okay. All right, I'm going to go put the number in Slack. All right. I'm going to stop that. I'm going to go start to get my popcorn. Because I had watermelon with the movie. Slack. But now I'm hungry because all I had tonight was a salad. A big salad, but it was a salad. I actually had 2 salads. I know. Now I'm feeling like a little... Oh my goodness. Okay, Mimi, did she have her surgery? When is Mimi having her surgery? Mimi had her surgery today. Hope your surgery went well today, Mimi. Prayers. I am hungry. I'm gonna get this number's in Slack. I'm gonna grab some. I'm gonna see what I can rustle up. I have some watermelon too. I'm gonna have some of that. Don't be shy. I don't bite. It's too messy and too disgusting. I believe it can transmit disease. I don't want it. So don't worry, I don't bite. I'm telling you, this watermelon, I thought we waited too long, but it was so good. Hold on, I'll let somebody in. DeVita Lane's entering the room. Hi, DeVita Lane.
Hello?
Hello, DeVita Lane.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
I've never bitten you, have I, DeVita? Oh, but you bite. DeVita bites, though. Oh,
What?
you bite, though.
I bite?
Yeah, you bite hands.
Oh, yeah.
I was telling everybody not to be scared. I don't bite.
Oh.
If they could come in.
Yeah, so anyway, what was your favorite part of it? Because I've watched it quite a few times.
Really?
You watched the
Have
old
you?
one, right, with Patty McCormick?
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah.
Wow. That was the end was when she got. Okay, I'll tell you something. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Oh boy, but you know the part about the electric chair.
Yeah,
Did you make a correlation to that in the end of the movie?
I didn't. And when you just said it, I got the biggest goosebump in my life.
You didn't? Did you say?
I didn't. I never
That's
correlated
so-
the two.
That's so funny because everybody that was in the movie said they didn't either. Isn't that weird? And that was the first thing that, man, I said, oh boy, there goes the nature's electric chair.
Yeah. What goes around comes around, karma, right? What she was saying, well, what he was saying, that Leroy,
Yeah. Yep.
she's a good little actress, man. She was young there.
Yeah, we were trying to find out where she went, you know, where she's been. What she's been doing.
She was in some movies, not really any great shake of anything, but I don't know what she's doing now, but gosh, I'm trying to think how old she would be. I think she's a little bit older than me.
75, someone said.
75, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then wasn't that sad with the mom, with the little boy? I felt so sorry
Yeah.
for her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. It's a good movie.
Yeah, it is very good.
Yeah. Okay. How was work?
Please. Just busy.
It's busy?
Yeah. What are you eating? More watermelon?
Watermelon first, then popcorn.
Oh, I had watermelon in my lunch.
I can't believe it because we thought this was going to be bad. It's probably been in our, like, we brought it home, put it in our refrigerator, or the other one, more than a week, and it's really good. It's like really good.
Oh, good. I got another one. Remember I told you that one was mush?
Yeah, how was it? How's the second one?
Good, good. Not great, but it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Let's get
okay.
back to the chat.
Yeah, the end
Scooter
is
got a new
good.
kitten. Did you see that?
Who?
Scooter got a new kitten.
No.
She
Is she
did.
really?
It's tiny. Yes, she's tiny. And I said, "Where did you get that kitten from?" She said, "Oh, we just found it outside our house." And I said, "No mention of the people that lost it. Just ignore the missing kitten signs as you come down your street." They took it right in the house. It's their kitten now.
Really? What if a little girl comes crying?
They don't care.
Have
She
you
said,
seen my kitten?
Scooter would be like, "No, not at all." Mm-mm.
You're bugging me, kid. Go home.
Come on, kid, get out of here. Go, scram. Go to the SPCA. You'll find another kitten. Get out. Take those posters down.
What kind of catty? Catty. What kind of kitty?
It looks like kind of like a tabby cat. It's tiny though.
Oh,
Scooter, come on and show your kitten. Everybody
Hi,
wants to
Alicia.
see your little kitten. Come on.
you know what? I was wondering about that other girl. Not Alicia, but Elisa.
Oh, look, she.
Ale-
Wait, she's here tonight.
no, not her. Not. I just said hi to her. She got
Oh.
her 2 vaccines. The blonde girl with
Oh,
the hus-
Alyssa. Yeah, where is
Alyssa.
Alyssa? Alyssa, where are you?
I was
Austin.
thinking about her.
Austin James. Hey, long time no see. Thanks for becoming a detective rambler. Yeah, I don't know. And I think, I don't know. That's a good thing. Alyssa, where are you?
Yeah, Larky says finders keepers.
Yeah. Get out of here, kid. Scram.
Yeah, you're bugging me.
You couldn't have gotten too attached. He was very young.
Quit your sobbing. Grow up.
Yeah. Your mother can go get you another one. Tell her to get you a Scottish fold. Get out of here now, kid. Scram. How do we know
Are
for
you in
sure
here,
it's your
Scooter?
cat? Could have been the other one in the litter. What? Hi, Tammy. Scooter, come show us your kitten. Come on. Nobody got to see it.
I got to see it.
I know, in Patreon.
Hi,
but-
Tammy. You did?
In
I
Patreon,
did.
yeah.
Hi, Davita.
I didn't get to see it.
Scooter, come on. I know she's up. She always likes to pretend like she's asleep or something. She's not asleep.
She's not asleep. Not with a new kitten.
No way. She's not asleep at all. She's just...
How's Dave's shoulder?
Do you
Not
know
good.
they went to the doctor today?
They did.
He cannot get an MRI until next week.
Oh, dear God. Oh, come on.
They took another x-ray and they said that they think it's a torn rotator cuff, but he can't get an MRI until next week.
Stupid. Stupid. Unbelievable.
Property Bob says
What did
that
happen
Scooter's
3
kitten,
weeks ago?
It happened, let me see, no. Didn't it? Wait, yeah. Wait, it happened before July 4th. It happened, yeah, maybe 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago, yeah. Yeah, definitely, because it was like a week to get this appointment.
Good grief.
And,
I'm sorry. I'm
Robbie
gonna
Bob
mute
said,
you guys.
poor little kid crying for her kitty.
yeah, they said, she's like, it's too late now. We went to Walmart and bought it stuff, and it's staying with us now. She didn't even tell us what name it has.
Scooter, I know you're not sleeping. Get up here.
Come on, Scooter. Don't be a pest. Just show us your kitten.
And you can go to Davy,
Yeah,
too.
go ahead.
They've been together quite a few days now.
I know. She's probably getting on his nerves. She's gonna love me. Well, he's back at his cottage. She's there too with Lexi.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
That's
you
what
meant the kitten.
What?
You're talking about Dave? Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She's probably getting on Dave's nerves and vice versa.
No, I thought you meant the kitten's getting on her nerve.
Mhm.
Oh, no. No, the kitten won't. Dave will.
Funny.
I know. Everybody wants to see the kitten. Come on, Scooter.
Come on, Scooter.
Scooter, come on. I know you're listening. She always wants to be begged. You know, she's got to play a victim all the time.
I know, I know. Come on, Scooter.
Come on, Scooter. Everybody wants to see you.
Have you talked to Lisa D?
I heard from Lisa D today. She said that she's back in Long Island and she's going to come on just as soon as she can.
Oh, so
Oh, I
she's
hope
home
so.
now.
Mm-hmm.
I sent her happy mail.
Oh, did you?
Well,
I
then she
did.
needs
And
to come on.
I sent you some, and I sent Davita some.
Mm.
Oh,
I
Thanks,
sent like
Anna.
7 people happy mail.
Oh, that's right. You sent her the QP, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I still have to tell my doll story.
You got a doll story?
Mm-hmm.
Well, does she miss everybody?
Oh, she does. She really does.
She does. Are the kids back from Italy yet?
They're not. Her son is back. Her daughter's not yet.
Okay.
Son's back. Yeah. Daughter's not. Click on it and see if you can see the kitty. What are you talking
What about Sandy? What's going on with Sandy? Anything?
She was on the last live we talked today on the phone earlier. She said she was going to do a video about something, and then she was like, eh.
Oh, bro, now.
You know, not feeling it right now.
I don't want to do it.
Not really feeling it right now, but I'm sure she'll have one up soon. Yeah. But it's been hot down there and humid and raining now, I think.
Oh, it's hot and humid here too.
Yeah, here too.
Oh,
Today it
So
was
pleasant.
horrible. Like Jimmy, when we got up, he's like, the storm or whatever's coming, it just put this heaviness in the air.
yes.
And then it was like unstable because we kept getting storms, and then it would clear up with another storm. And it was like a real heavy feeling, like a blanket, like a wet
Yes,
blanket.
that's exactly what it feels
Like
like.
you don't feel like doing anything. It's just like, ugh.
No, that's it.
And I bet that
yeah, like
hurts his
Sandy.
shoulder.
You bet what?
If he's anything like me, if he's got the broken bones and stuff and new surgery, that's hurting his shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh, he went to
It really
physical therapy
does.
today, yeah, so they hurt his shoulder too.
Yeah. Poor guy. I sent him some goodies too.
Oh, you did?
I did. Get Jimmy.
Sure, thank you. Hi, Deidre Realtor. Hi, Deborah Vancouverden. Hi, Hurricane Holly. Scooter is tired. How do you know Hurricane Holly?
Yeah. Did she come
From
on?
playing with her new kitten? It's 87 and humid. Where are you, Austin James? She is such a stinker because she is not sleeping.
She
You
is a
know you're
stinker.
not sleeping, Scooter.
Is she in the tub with the cat?
Probably.
Scooter, everyone knows you're not sleep. No, she has no tub in Buffalo and the cat. No. Mm-mm.
Oh,
Oh,
No. Scooter, everyone knows.
how is she going to survive without a tub? If she moves down there full time.
She's going to have to do a major renovation because they don't have internet either. That's good.
I was going to say no internet, no tub.
Yeah,
Not looking good.
it's going to need major renovation. Dave will probably promise her a new bathroom and kitchen if she moves down there, you know?
Yeah. He's really smitten with her.
Yeah. Maybe not. I don't know. She's miserable with his arm.
so
She's
is it,
miserable with his arm.
He can't do anything. He's all pissed off, you know? It's the whole summer.
Yeah.
has anybody heard from Moo and her new
Who?
thing? Moo and her new thing?
Moo?
We heard from
Yeah.
her tonight in the movie.
I didn't see her in the movie.
Oh,
I
you
had
weren't
to
there?
leave. Well, I was in the movie, but I had to leave.
Oh, sorry.
You mean her boyfriend? Moo's boyfriend?
Her alligator, and I showed her a video today of this alligator, huge
That
one.
Tiger King guy, yeah. How funny.
Hi, Kevin Leonard. Haven't seen you for a few nights.
Heaven, for corn's sake, where have you been?
Corn's sake.
I'm glad he came on because that's the next one I was going to ask you about.
Hi, Fogarty. Hi, Jeanette.
How you doing?
I love Jeanette.
I will have a great lunch. You're having a great lunch? Oh, not great? Bad? Great? I don't know. Hi, Gail B. We missed you at the movie. I thought you were coming. Isn't it exciting? Good with ranch? Isn't everything good with ranch? I don't know. Hi, Captain Kangaroo. How are you?
Did you get that picture I sent you, Captain Kangaroo? Yes, you
Yes,
said
I
LOL.
did. Mm-hmm. Is the Christmas stuff out at the Hobby Lobby?
It's getting there, sister.
But somebody was asking about that.
Yep.
Hi,
Yep.
Carol Plant.
All of the fall is going up right now, and then Christmas will be following. But there is Christmas stuff to make things, not the decorations yet too much, a little bit. But, you know, the 4 ways where they have like the wood and the stickers and all that stuff. That's going up.
Hi, Margot. I'm sorry. It's just watermelon. It's.
You're
Oh,
lucky
there's
it's not
Danielle
just-
C. Hi, Danielle C.
Hey, Daniel C.
Why don't you come up and tell us what's going on in your life?
Yeah.
Wow.
And,
You haven't
hey,
been-
go get Scooter while you're at it, would you, Babs?
I can't believe she won't show that kitten.
I can't either.
She wants everybody to beg for her. Everybody type the name Scooter in the chat. See if she comes.
Scooter, Scooter. And put it in 3 times each time.
Are you serious? You really didn't get to see the cat?
Uh-uh.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Unless someone came and said, I want my cat back now. And she gave it back and now she's sad.
I saw it on a YouTube channel that you have our cat.
I'm pretty sure it's her cat now.
Maybe she doesn't want to show it. Hi, Frida. I'm going to get in so much. The trolls are going to love this.
I know, we're like, where's
Just for
the
you,
pudding?
trolls, because it's the only people that get bothered so much by a.
What kind of popcorn is it?
Kettle corn?
Did you make it?
No.
Or buy it?
No, I made it in the microwave.
Oh, you did?
Mhm.
I like popcorn.
Me too.
Did your chocolate make it, Carolyn?
Oh, yeah, that made it fine. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't like a chocolate bath like Scooter's.
I was worried.
Chocolate bath.
Well, I don't want to say a bloodbath, but it was like, you know, the chocolate she sent me was all melted all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
That was so sad.
And you know that little girl doll she got me? I
Mhm.
keep her in the kitchen. And every time somebody walks by, I go, she's judging you because she looks very judgy. She looks like she's judging everyone.
She does.
She does. She's very judgmental.
I put her next to the cookie jar.
I have her like there. Yeah, she's kind of there, yeah.
Like, what are you doing? What do you think you are?
She has such a face on her. She looks like she's
Yeah.
pissed all the time.
Yeah. She's got an
Vita, where
attitude.
do you have your fairy I got you?
Hmm?
Vita, I got her
Oh.
a fairy.
That's an autumn fairy. I'm going to be putting it up. I'm going to, well, I can't say it. Carolyn will hang up.
Mackenzie Child?
No,
Oh,
I'm gonna be
Christmas in
decorating.
July?
no, I'm going to be decorating for fall pretty soon
Oh, boy.
to get it out of the way.
Oh, please.
I'm
Well,
not
there's
kidding.
a video where I saw in your kitchen there was one. And so that's the reason I got it for you.
Yeah. No, I'm going to put her up for fall. So she'll
And you
be
know
going
what?
up.
I saw on your thumbnail those little things, those little chocolate things that you're making. And if you put those in a candy dish and somebody ruins their teeth on them, I think you should be sued. Because I could just see somebody go, oh, I'll just take a handful of these and gone, all their teeth.
I told Davita that. I'm like, if I ever come to your house, you better make sure all that stuff's put up.
That is so bad. That is so bad.
It all looks good and I'm going to eat it.
Fake chocolate, stuff like that. That's like my mother put fake chocolate in treats around the house all the time.
You did?
No, I'm saying that your kids are
Oh.
saying that about you. Therapy for that.
Jeremy started to eat one once. I think he told you guys when he
Uh-huh.
was on. But I warned him fast enough.
I could just see Lisa D doing that with all of her new implants. Can you imagine how she would be livid?
Oh, no, I would warn her immediately.
I'm not hungry, Davida. I'm just gonna have a couple of these chocolates. Stop! These look so good.
Oh, that's funny. I've been laughing so much for the last 2 days.
Oh my gosh! But I saw that. I'm like, that's not right. That's totally not right. The little hearts, chocolate hearts.
Yeah, see how mad she gets? I can't tell her anything because she gets so mad.
It's
what
not right. And I don't know how you don't eat the frosting when you're frosting the cakes.
No.
I'm sorry.
But you know what I am going to do? Tonight at work, I was thinking about this. I'm going to try to find something that I can use to make it smell like, like for chocolate
Right.
and cinnamon, cinnamon and things like that. So I'm thinking maybe a little bit of oil,
Right.
tiny bit of oil, not much because it could change the consistency of the stuff, but just a little bit. Or even put it on after,
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep. Yeah,
I'm thinking
make it
about
worse.
that.
You know what you should do? You should have a little thing of regular frosting, and then just be like just be ice in your cake, and then go, You know, it doesn't taste like. Feel like it doesn't taste like spackle. Actually, tastes like cake batter. I mean, cake frosting. That would be funny. You lick your finger or something, and you just go. Taylor would be like, "Oh my gosh, that's spackle," and she licked her finger. Do you ever get hungry? Yeah, I know. When you're doing it, doesn't it make you hungry for cake?
Sometimes I do, Hurricane Holly. Well, I'll tell you, in all honesty, when I made the fake apple pie, that's like 3 years ago. I'm going to make another one, but I did make an apple pie after that, a real apple pie.
Right.
And then when I made, I think it was the lemon. No, it was the sundae, the vanilla with the chocolate.
Right.
I did have a sundae that night. So there are times that when I'm making something, I think, man, that looks good. Maybe I'll make that for real.
Yeah, I
But
know.
as a rule, I don't.
Has anybody ever walked in when you're doing good? Oh, fake.
No.
My kids would be so pissed at me.
Well, yeah. I mean, when Everly comes, you should see Everly.
Yeah.
When she comes over, she looks at everything. She goes, ooh. One day she goes, don't do it, Everly. You need your teeth.
Does she ever say Grandma, how can we make fake food?
Yeah. How come you aren't you going to make real
I wish
food?
you'd make real food. So we could really eat.
Yeah.
Who's there? Ruby Ann. Hi, Ruby Ann.
Kevin, I was getting worried about you.
I know.
I really was. I'm not kidding.
No, me too.
Thank goodness he's here. I miss
Has
the
anybody
insults.
heard from Mimi?
She had her surgery.
Right.
I know.
She probably can't get on the computer.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from her, but I've been thinking about her all day.
Yeah, I mean, you made prayers.
Yeah, I prayed for it today. Thanks, Deidre. She's probably thankful it's over. Does she have to get another one? Or is this it
I don't
on the
know.
eyes?
Is this both eyes?
I don't think they do both eyes at once, do they? Maybe they do. I don't know.
Did you ever watch Ellen and that lady? They were in the hospital and she got Doritos out of the vending machine and she bit off the corners of each and put them back in the bag. And then someone came
Yes.
by and then ate some of the Doritos.
No.
But she had eaten all the corners. That's all she did. She would eat each corner of the triangle off. Each point.
You're
I don't mean.
talking her
I
show
mean
that
each
she-
point of the triangle is what I mean to say.
Right, but you're talking about the show she used to have.
Right. They were in a hospital waiting for something. I don't know what it was. I think it was that Audrey. Wasn't there an Audrey on there?
Yeah, the redhead, that Connie Stevens' daughter.
No, I think she had white, like blondish hair, and she was like kind of like a space cadet.
Oh.
And she got Doritos out of the vending machine. And she was just sitting down. They just show you her eating all the points off. And then somebody came by and stuck their hand in and ate them.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
But how many people can say that? I ate after Ellen.
No, it wasn't
Yeah.
Ellen. It was Audrey.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Rob Lowe, Jeanette?
I used to laugh at that show. That was a good show.
Why don't you
It only
call in,
lasted
Jeanette?
a year, didn't it? Only one season?
No, I think it was more.
Did it?
Remember the time
Didn't
she was
seem
trying
like
to
it
put
was
the
very
water
long-lived.
container on the water cooler and she was getting it all over the floor? Oh my gosh, and by the time she got it on, it was empty. That was funny.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as you're here, and I hope everything's fine, Kevin.
Mimi said the left eye, 7 to 10 days. It's good that we have people in the chat that know. 7 to 10 days after the right one. Okay.
Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't think they did both at the same time.
Well, that's what Mimi said. Is no, she'll have the next one done about 8 to 9 days.
Oh, okay.
But she was on my mind all day. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
I just hope she's doing okay.
Hi, Tapered Fairy. It ran a few seasons. You loved her what? Her brother Spencer. Oh,
Soul for Music, there's she was asking if we know any suggestions for crafts for a 4-year-old boy who loves superheroes, what he might like to do. At Hobby Lobby, they have different little crafts that have the superheroes. I can't remember what they are, but just tonight I saw a lot of all different superheroes. So you might go there into the crafts section where the kids stuff is, and you'll find a lot of stuff. And I think that they're on sale at different times, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, they have quite a few superheroes.
isn't it always half the store is 50% off?
Yeah, it just it rotates.
Now, are they wood? The little superheroes you're talking about? Are they
I
wood?
don't think they're wood. I mean, I think they have like paint sets, coloring books, stickers,
Oh.
something else. I can't remember what it was. Something else. And statuary, ceramic that they can paint. I can't remember everything, to be honest with you. But there are quite a
Painting
few
rocks is always
superheroes.
good for kids.
Yeah,
Rock painting.
yeah. Actually, I wanted to do that with Beverly.
Yeah, because Luke and Ethan used to do it all the time. And then, what else? Air dry clay is good too.
Yes. Yep. Air dried clay.
Mm-hmm.
I did that for a memorial for one of my dogs.
Air
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I put his name in it, and yeah.
That's what I did with Bella the night before the lady came. Is I took her. Oh God, that was awful. I took her paws and put it in some air dried clay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, that was awful.
You are about? Oh, Margot's going to put in an application to work at Hobby Lobby.
Oh, cool.
DeVito
Yep.
loves it.
Carolyn.
Sorry, yeah.
Save it. Save it. Yeah, but I mean, you'll like it, Margot, because, you know, it'll be something new. I mean, it'll be going on 8 years soon. And, you know, I'm old, but you'll love it.
She hates most
then
everything, but it's okay.
What?
And she hates most everything, so it's okay.
Yeah, you're not like me.
And Margot,
People don't
you gotta
get you where you want to strangle them.
You gotta
Right.
get the throat punch down, man. You gotta get that down before you even get hired.
I think you've been trying to find something for him. He's a lot behind for his age. Yeah, well, so Clay, they can do whatever they want, you know.
Yeah.
And even the
Yeah, but
painting
go to
rocks.
Hobby Lobby. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Actually, it's kind of cool. You can really make some cool things with that.
I think I even got like a cement kit from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, where I made a cement block that's
Yes,
like
uh-huh,
a stepping
yep.
stone.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
At the Dollar Tree, they even have a rock thing that looks like a turtle or a ladybug. It's already done, and they can just paint it too.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And they also have those little, if you don't live near the river or somewhere you want to take the kids and I used to always go, we'd love to go to the river and get the rocks, but if you don't live near somewhere like that, the Dollar Tree has those pretty large black ones that are good for painting.
Yeah. Hi,
Like a
Brenda.
bag of them.
I can't see chat. But
Yep.
Carolyn, did you put your tea in the fridge?
Oh, the other
That
tea?
little-
Oh, you mean the pomegranate stuff?
Yes.
Yes.
Get that in the fridge.
It's been in that box for I don't know. a
Oh,
couple
boy.
weeks.
Get it in there.
Oh, gosh. Fermenting. No, hopefully not.
No, it's not.
She's not even in chat, that Scooter.
She's just here watching. No, I'm
Was
not
she
gonna
in
go
the
on.
movie?
She was in the movie, but she left right after. We had a discussion. She left.
She didn't even discuss it?
Very little.
That's the best part.
I know. Very, very tiny bit. But everybody else did.
I didn't. I had to
No.
leave.
But she was gone. Very rude. She goes like this, I have to go take care of the dogs.
Well, is she going to take care of the kitten?
Mm-mm. She said Lexi's taking care of the kitten.
Oh.
That's Lexi's cat now.
Maybe Dave said, why don't you be with me? She said, all right.
I don't
Did
think
she
so.
take her dolls?
Did she take her dolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about her little boy doll, remember?
Yeah. Does she have all her dolls over there too? Poor Dave.
I don't think so.
Because remember how she loved her little boy doll, and now I never see him.
She doesn't-
Bye-bye, put in the closet.
She doesn't like anybody anymore, really. She's very irritable. Hi, Justice.
Justice McCloud. That sounds like a movie.
Like a, I know, you're thinking of, wasn't there a show, McCloud?
McCloud, yeah, with,
Yeah. What's his name?
you know,
Yeah, I know. I can't think of his name, though.
I know.
Weaver.
Weaver.
Dennis Weaver.
Yeah,
What happened to him?
died.
And you know that who died today was, Robert Downey Jr.'s father.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously? I didn't even see that.
There'll
Yeah.
be 2 more. Always goes in 3s.
Poor foot.
I thought somebody, what about Donald Sutherland? Is he still alive? So let's play this
Yeah.
game again. Are they still alive?
Yeah. Yeah, he is. He's still alive.
Martin Sheen? He died, right?
Yep. No, he's alive.
Oh, I thought he just died. No, he's
No.
still, you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Chat, is Martin Sheen still alive? What about, did Valerie Harper die?
Yes.
She said, because she lived a long time when she said she had 3 months to live.
Yeah, she had brain cancer, but
Yeah,
yeah,
but
she
she
did.
lived a long, long time.
She did. She did. Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, she did pass.
she did. What about
Yeah.
Mary Tyler Moore did as well, right?
Yeah. She died before Valerie.
What about Ed Asner?
I think he's still alive.
I think he is too.
Keep asking me, I'll tell you.
What about the other guy that played in the Mary Tyler Moore show, the guy with the balding head?
He just died. Gavin
just died?
McLeod.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he died, I think, a couple weeks ago.
What about Georgette? Remember Georgette? Wasn't that his wife? Wasn't
Yeah.
McLeod's? And look, we
With
just
the
said
funny
McLeod's
voice.
wife. Look at that. There we go, 3 times now.
Yeah. You know, I don't know if she's still alive or not. I want to say yes.
Anybody know if Georgette is still alive? Carol Plan is saying alive. Somebody's saying he died.
Google it.
Put the name of the person when you say alive and died. Remember, did anybody ever watch Too Close for Comfort?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a good show. And then when the mother had a baby really late in life, remember she fainted at the restaurant and they found out she was pregnant?
Uh-huh.
And she finally had that little boy, Andrew.
Yeah. Yeah. And I used to like Family too.
Oh, I love Family.
Yeah.
Seda Thompson. She's dead, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I believe so.
And so is...
And you know what? McNichols, I think, is dead too.
No, I don't think so. Really?
I think, but I'm not positive. For some reason, I think something happened to
I think
her.
she went psycho.
Yeah, maybe.
You know who you're thinking of? Who's dead? Is the Happy Days girl, Joni.
Oh, maybe so. Yeah.
Wasn't she also on the Facts of Life? Or not
No.
the Facts of Life.
Which one? Which one? Christy? No, she was in a lot of Lifetime movies and stuff.
Yeah, she was in a lot of Lifetime.
Yeah, she wasn't in the Facts of Life. I think you're thinking of. What about Charlotte Ray? Speaking of this, is she alive?
Who?
Charlotte Ray, Mrs. Drummond from the not Mrs. Drummond, Mrs. Garrett.
Oh yeah.
The Facts of Life. The Facts of Life.
I think she passed.
I think so too.
Yeah, just recently. Well, not recent, but I think within the last year or so.
You know what's funny? And I don't mean to say washed up, but like Mindy Kahn, right, who was on The Facts of Life. You haven't seen her
Yeah.
in freaking years. It's surprising
Yeah.
she doesn't. She probably has a YouTube channel.
Maybe. Well, you know what I've noticed is a lot of people are starting to go on YouTube, you know, since COVID.
Yeah. And
Because
so it's
they
so
can get
funny because then you could just talk to them now.
Yeah.
You're talking about the gal that was like on the Facts of Life that was the young girl.
No, Mindy. They were all the same age, pretty much, right?
Yeah, but she had a
You're thinking of Tootie.
no.
Hootie was on something. I can't remember what it was.
You're thinking of Nancy McKeon?
That's the one I always liked. I really identified
I
with her.
love her.
Yeah.
She did a lot of Lifetime movies after that.
Yes, she did. She's a good actress. Yeah, Miss Garrett died in 2018. Soul for Music 79 said.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
The girls from the
Lisa H
Waltons.
said the Walton girls are on YouTube.
Are they? Which
That's what
one?
she's saying.
Mary Ellen? Elizabeth?
Michelle Knighton said Tootsie or whatever was on Real Housewives. I didn't know that.
Hootie?
Yes, she was.
Huh. I didn't
Get
know
out
that.
of here. Really?
Yes, she was.
Which one?
Real Housewives of, I believe, Atlanta.
Really?
She's married?
Yeah, she's
Well,
married.
she's a housewife.
And she's just like so conservative. It's the weirdest
Really?
thing.
Because that's so weird because that Blair is ultra conservative.
She's
Oh,
no.
yeah.
And really, when she was on The Facts of Life, they had her being like a little,
But
you
you
know,
know what
throw ya.
she does right now in her life? She's a producer.
Oh, really?
Tootie?
Yeah. Yeah, she's Trudy is a producer.
Tootie.
Trudy,
Trudy.
whatever.
Trudy.
She would always say, there's going to be trouble, make it a
Yeah.
double. Yeah.
But she's a big time producer right now.
Big time. Huh.
Huh.
Kim Fields, yeah. Whatever happened to, oh my gosh, what's his name? From the one that used to call on the Sally Jesse Raphael show all the time when he was in prison and say, they're taking me to the hole. Todd Bridges. From Different Strokes, Arnold's brother. Remember, he went to prison?
Yeah.
And he used to call into, I don't know how he would call into the Sally Jesse Raphael show from prison, but he did.
No
I
offense,
think
but there's been 3 people on that show that's been to prison.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
I think that's another one that died is that Kimberly Drummond.
she did.
She died.
did.
Right?
She died.
Now,
Yep.
Arnold died too, didn't he?
Yep. And
Kimberly
I
died of a drug overdose, though.
Which
Yeah.
one? Which one? Arnold or the other one? The girl.
Kimberly.
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arnold had the kidney problems, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. And
But-
Todd Bridges got in trouble, I think it was, and he was in prison, but he used to call into the Sally Jesse Raphael show, and then he would be very dramatic and said, now they're bringing me to the hole, and she would be on the other end with the red glasses and saying stuff.
Whatever happened to her?
I don't know.
Sally Jesse.
Is
Yeah,
she
I
still
don't
alive?
know.
Is she still alive?
I think so. I'm not positive, but I think so.
But you know what else is Todd Bridges, every time you would look him up, it would say he was on the Scrubs show, and they would make you think he was that guy, but he wasn't.
Okay, Michelle Barrows said he is on Twitter, normal now. He's pretty nice.
I'd like to get Todd, if you'd like to come on, I'd love to hear about that. We should start looking up these people because they're not doing too much, you know what I mean? I
come on,
don't
Todd.
think they are. Todd, if you'd like to come on, and I really want to hear more about how you called in to the Sally Jesse Raphael show from prison.
Yeah.
Please hit me up. My email's in my every video description. That would be fun.
And all over the internet.
He's got to be
Just
like
take your
60
pick.
years old now, you know?
I don't
Well,
know
maybe
how old he is.
57, 58. I don't know. Todd is the only one left.
Yeah.
Mr. Drummond died, and then Ms. Garrett. And then they got that Ricky. I used to like that kid. Ricky Schroeder.
Yeah. Wonder what happened to him.
He's around. I think he turned ultra Christian too.
Did he?
Yeah. And you know what? The other one that turned ultra Christian was that the one from the Growing Pains.
Oh, Kirk Cameron.
Yeah, that was strange because he was not ultra
Yeah.
Christian when he was in that show. He was saying a lot of things that were crazy, and then all of a sudden he turned into this ultra Christian guy.
Well, so
Yeah,
is
and his sister's not
Cameron.
like that at all.
I mean,
Candace, yeah,
yeah, Cameron.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know what happened to that. What happened to the Tracy one? Remember those Gold sisters? One was in Benson.
You know, I used to see her once in a while, but now I don't see her anymore.
She did a lot of Lifetime movies and movies of the week, but then she slipped down for something like one. She didn't keep her accent through the whole thing, and then she was having problems. And I think she went through like depression or something. And you know who that Jodie Sweetin? She went through. Was it drugs or what was it with her from?
I can't remember, but she's on the straight and narrow now, I think, because she was doing Fuller House, and she was in a couple not Lifetime. She was in a couple Hallmark movies last year.
Homework. Yeah.
And I wonder,
What did you say? Go ahead.
I'm wondering if the one from Full House, the one that didn't go to prison, but they messed with their daughters getting into college.
Oh yeah. Lori
I wonder if
Loughlin.
she's ever going to work again.
Probably, who knows, Maybe she's got a career on YouTube now, too.
I haven't seen her yet.
Telling all about her prison experience. Martha Stewart's doing a hell of a lot on YouTube. It's always showing up in my feed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, everybody's going on YouTube.
And then
I watch YouTube more than I do regular TV.
Did you ever watch the sitcom Give Me a Break?
Yeah.
Yeah. There was another sitcom I used to watch. I think it was only on one season. Nobody probably remembers it except for maybe Lisa H or something. Had a kid named Joe in it, and I think they lived in Chicago or something with their father. I don't know what happened to their mother. And I remember the time the kid was painting the railings, and the father was like, "What gives?" And he goes, "They were just saying, Joe, paint me. Please paint me." I don't know what that was.
I don't know that one.
And then there was another one. And the sitcom, I kind of felt like it's very weird that I was there, that I lived there. It was Jason Bateman, I think. It was like an apartment, and it came in the garage. The couch was there, and the bedrooms were in the back. I'm trying to think. I see it, but I feel like I've been there. It's such a weird feeling. Must have been something going on when I was watching that, and I can't think of what it was now.
I don't remember.
But what family, Meredith Baxter Burney, she's still alive, right?
Yeah.
But what about the guy that played Willie?
Yeah.
He's alive?
Yeah.
Let's get him on.
He's alive. Come on, Willie.
Come on, Willie. I don't think you're doing much. It's really weird how they just fall off, right? Sally Jesse, where is she? She'd probably come on. She must be like 90.
Someone said she's 86, I believe,
Oh,
in the
close,
chat.
close enough.
And Ricky Lake. What about Ricky Lake?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, what about her?
Yeah, I don't know.
What about Montel Williams?
He's still doing commercials, but because didn't he have MS?
I think so, yeah, but he got that new blender and stuff. The juicer or
Why?
something.
Is that supposed
got
to
a
do something to MS?
Yeah, he said he was like, this is holistic healing or something.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Good for him.
I don't recall that.
Where is Craig Ferguson? I used to like Craig. Craig, where are you?
No, wait. Who's Craig? Is he from the chat?
No. He did the late show after David Letterman.
Oh. Oh, speaking of that, what about Tom? He did the late night. Remember Tom?
Oh, yeah. Tom, I know who you mean. Not Tom Brokaw.
No,
Tom Schneider? No, Tom.
Yes, I think that was it. Snyder. I used to like him for some reason.
Yeah. What
Even
about,
even with his comb over.
right. Hurricane Holly, Jenny Jones was involved. There was a true crime around Jenny Jones on the Jenny Jones show. There's something about it on Netflix.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because she was on YouTube for a while cooking.
There were some people in the show that killed each other or something. It's really good.
my.
I forget what it is, like Murder by Media or something. I think somebody came out. This could happen on YouTube, and took somebody out of the closet that didn't want to be out of the closet,
Oh, really?
and they freaked out and they killed him. I think that's what happened.
Oh, wow.
It could happen on YouTube.
So should we end this right now? I'm just kidding.
Let me see here.
No, YouTube is going to be the new TV as far as, like people that were on TV are going onto YouTube and doing stuff.
Yeah, but I just can't believe, honestly, that we're not seeing more craziness than we see. Because think about somebody that's a drinker or something, and they go live streaming. Who knows what they would do, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I just can't believe that it's not as worse than what it is.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. Angela Lansbury is 96. I used to
Well,
love.
Jeanette, get your butt up here and talk about the case then. Come on, Jeanette.
Come on, Jeanette, call in.
What was I gonna? What was I just saying? Um, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Who else? There's the Jeffersons, Wheezy and
Oh,
George.
I used to love that show.
Are they both gone?
Yeah.
Really? What about Trapper John M.D.? Not Gonzo. He used to be one of my husbands. Where's he? He's probably completely bald now and not looking too good, probably. He had that RV in the hospital parking lot. Remember that? He was like...
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And another one that I used to love was Marcus Welby, MD.
Right, yeah.
I used to like that one.
Mm-hmm.
And James Brolin is still good looking. As an old man, he's still good looking. Not as good as Sam.
Sam
I'll always
Elliott's
love
hot.
Sam. I'll always love Sam. But James Brolin is really nice looking.
Yeah. Let me see here. Somebody... I was trying to see if Jeanette was calling in because she said I got this like all wrong, so... Do you want to call in, Jeanette? But, yeah, a lot of sitcoms. Wow.
Well, I sure hope Lisa D will get on here soon. Good grief. It's been, what, 2 months?
I wonder what Walton sisters are on their show.
I don't know. Remember That Girl? You remind me of That Girl sometimes.
I remember that. I used to see it up here in the summer when we only got like 3 channels. Because it used to come up between a Love American Style and
Fantasy Island. Remember Fantasy Island?
Mm-hmm. Love Boat.
I liked Love Boat, but it wasn't one of my favorites.
No,
it was
I
the
never-
type of thing, if I saw it, it was okay, but I never looked forward to,
Yeah, neither did I. Neither did I.
Yeah,
And it was just on because it was Friday night, I think it was on.
right. Yep. Remember the Friday night, it was The Odd Couple, Love Boat,
Yeah, I used to like
Fantasy
Knoxville.
Island.
Fantasy Island. Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
Funny.
Yeah, I didn't really care for it that much. But
The guy from Trapper John was just on 911. What does that mean? He was just on 911. Is that a show? Or
Yeah.
is he making a 911 call?
I think at 911, remember it was that cop show?
Oh yeah, But look at that. Lisa H says she loves Sisters. I used to watch that too, Sisters.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
The two
I
twins.
do remember. Oh, and remember Almost 30? The show Almost 30?
30 something.
30 something, that's right. I liked that one.
Yeah, I watched that
I
too.
liked that one. That was a good one.
And then there was a good one on NBC then, and they only had it on for 1 season, and they didn't renew it. And it was called A Year in the Life. It was called A Year in the Life. I liked that one a lot, and they didn't renew
Yeah, I
it.
don't remember that.
Yeah. 30-something Sisters.
What else was there? Trying to think.
A lot of people like Murphy Brown. My sister liked it.
It was okay.
I wasn't a big
I
fan.
never really watched it.
People like
I'll tell you
Deep
what,
Shade.
this was a newer one, but I used to love Rizzoli and Isles when it was the new ones.
Which one?
The detectives, Rizzoli and Isles.
Never heard of it.
Oh, Angie Harmon, and I can't remember the blonde's name, but Angie Harmon was a cop, and the other one was what do you call it? Not a mortician, but she would do the oh, come on, you guys in chat, help me. I don't know what her actual name would have been in the show, what she did, but oh, that's a really good show.
Soul for
Hunter?
Music, ER. Yes, I watched that.
Yeah, ER,
Oh.
Chicago Hope.
Chicago Hope.
I watched that.
Hunter, that was a good one.
Hunter, I used to like that with what was his name? Ted.
What is it?
Oh, he was a football player.
Oh, you're
And
talking
he was a
about
cop.
Coach with Craig T. Nelson?
No, but I loved Coach. I love
Did you?
Craig T. Nelson. I like his
T.
dry sense
Nelson
of
went to
humor.
high school here where I'm at.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my brother went to school with his kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was a corner. Nana Patty. Yeah.
yeah. And I think it was called Hunter or something like that.
Yeah, it was Hunter.
I mean, I was never a big one for Coach, but I would see it because it was on before or after something I watched. One Day at a Time I liked.
Yeah.
You know, and there was a Hawaii Five-O I remember as a kid. I can never find it, but I know at the end, in the dumpster or something, there was a tiny, tiny little doll that looked just like, what was the guy with the black hair, his name?
Oh, shoot. If you wouldn't ask me, I could have told you.
Oh, I can hear
Crap. I can picture him. Come on, chat.
Oh, and I told someone that was a real fan of Hawaii Five-O, and they said, I've seen about every episode, and I don't remember anything like that. And I said, oh, Lee, right? Jack Lee? Jack.
Jack, come on, guys. Jack, Jack. Oh, Jack.
Jack, I can see it. Jack,
Oh, I can picture him. I can shut my eyes and picture him with the dark hair.
Fang? No.
Yeah, the Wonder Years. I even like that.
Yeah, the Wonder Years, yeah.
Night Court. I used to like that. I like the sense of humor in that
I
one.
used to love that one too.
Jeanette says she does want to call in.
Jack Lord, yeah.
Jack Lord, that's it.
Thank you, Emma.
Thank goodness. Touched by an Angel. I used to
Ernie,
like
I mean.
that. Perfect Strangers. Oh my gosh, I loved Perfect Strangers.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love Seventh Heaven too.
Seventh Heaven, yeah, that was good too.
That was a good one.
She said she doesn't have the link.
Who, Jeanette? Well,
Yeah.
I send me an email.
Mary Hartman, yeah, that was the most bizarre show, but I did watch it.
So Valerie Harper, is she dead?
Yeah.
Remember she did Hogan's, the Hogan family or something?
Yeah, Hogan's Hero.
Oh yeah.
Not Hogan's Heroes.
No, I didn't like Hogan's Heroes.
My brother loved that show.
Who did?
My brother, my oldest brother.
Did he? Oh, I didn't like it.
I didn't like it either. I hated it.
Yeah.
Carol.
BJ Honeycutt was and MASH was one of my husbands.
I hate that show, Mass.
After I would watch,
Matt?
I don't know if anybody's ever been like this, but probably not. After I would watch an episode of that, even as a little kid, I'm talking about a little kid, okay, 5, 6 years old. This was, I would lay down and I would just think about like the whole scenario that he was coming back from the war. They were telling me all about like whatever one it was. There was like a whole complete life I had created in my head.
With these guys, and they were going to be your husbands.
That's right. Our kids, everything we did. And they could just switch because then I would watch Adam 12 and then my husband was the dark-haired guy.
Uh-huh.
So he would come home, you know, off the beat and tell me about what happened and then he would play with our kids and stuff. And
How'd that turn out?
Jim Croce was another husband. So was John Denver for a period of time. I had a
wish
lot.
I
I had a
could
lot.
steal as a little kid. I bet you were.
And this one, I'm talking about a little kid. This is me, and I had like very adult. Like I just knew, like, oh crazy. Yeah, I had a lot of husbands. Never Bobby Sherman. Never.
She said a
No,
lot.
no. But I did like the brothers, because that's where I got the names for my kids, my boys. what was the name of it again? That Bobby Sherman and remember that seven was it Seven Brides for Seven Brothers? Yeah.
Really?
You were pretty young then. I don't think you would have
Yeah,
remembered.
Bobby Sherman was kindergarten, and I didn't like him.
Yeah, okay, you were young.
I like David
when this-
Cassidy. Never Danny Bonaducci.
No. Oh no.
No. Hi, Jeanette.
Hello.
Love Carol
I'm
Burnett.
done with my popcorn trolls. Okay.
No,
Jeanette.
about the case, it was not that this person came out of the closet. It was this man Scott. I saw the episode as well, and I saw the Netflix series about it.
Right. Do you remember
and-
what that was called on Netflix?
No, I forgot.
That'll be good for a movie night. I'm gonna have to write that down. Go ahead.
It was one of the episode of one. I don't know which one. I think it was Trial by Media. I
Yeah,
think.
Trial by Media. That's it.
Yeah. But I saw also the episode of Jenny Jones, because in Holland it's much later when they send it. I mean when they broadcast on the TV. But the thing was that Scott, and that was very clear. He was gay. He was coming out. He was already on out of the closet. But the thing was that he was with his friend.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing was that he had a crush on Jonathan. And Jenny Jones and her people told him, "Come on the show, because we have an admirer." And he was thinking about a woman. So Jonathan came on the show, not realizing that it was Scott, and he was very embarrassed. Don't ask me why, but he was very embarrassed. And then after 3 days, I think 3 or 2 days, he shot Scott dead. And he is released, I think, in 2017. He's already released. He was in prison for this murder, and he's already released. So it was not about coming out. It was more like, yeah, because he was also using to the court during the court thing, using like a gay defense, like they always do.
Oh, and also, wasn't
he
he
was
the one that
straight
also did
himself.
abuse child defense too?
I don't know, but he was straight himself. So there was nobody was coming out from the out of the closet. But the thing was, he felt like, oh my gosh, I am tricked by Jenny Jones and the producer. And that's why people were blaming also Jenny Jones, because they were laughing. They were laughing like, hey, we are going to trick a straight man. And that's why she was appearing also in the court.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that's why I said, no, it's not about coming out, because Scott was already clear about his being gay. Yeah. But they tricked, Jonathan, Jenny Jones tricked him. And I feel very sorry for, and also people were saying also, you can see it in the trial of media, that Scott didn't stop. But that is not a reason, let me be very clear, that is not a reason to be killed, okay? But Scott did, after the show, he approached Jonathan again.
Yeah. Did he?
So, but Jonathan was not a gay man. He was straight. What he was saying, okay, but that's the information.
Okay. Wow.
Thank goodness. She remembers it verbatim.
Oh yeah, because
Sorry?
did you watched it also on Netflix?
I watched also the show, and I did write it down one time in the comments that I saw it also on Netflix. I do write a lot of things, because I have seen so much about courts and crimes, even from America, and I can see. Last time Tracy Thomas said about a case, I never heard about it, but it was about Nicole Mormon. And she is Spanish, and then she told me about this, and then I'm going to read a lot about it. But some cases I do know. But that is why we are the ones on the channel who are the true crime lovers.
Right. Right.
Not lovers, but that's why I was here on this channel.
Right.
So
right.
Carolyn,
Yes.
Do you have a pen?
Do I have a what? Pen? Yes.
A pen?
Mm-hmm.
Write this down. The next documentary on a movie night, you should do God Knows Where I'm At.
What is that about?
It is so good.
What is it about?
It's about a woman with mental illness, and it's a documentary about her and how she lived in a vacant house for years and years, and nobody even knew she was there.
Well, I think I've seen that. Is that on
And
Netflix?
she lived, yeah, on apples, and it was, oh, I loved it. I love that
Can,
movie.
can I say something as
Sure.
well? There are two things on Netflix, but I'm not sure because I'm in Holland
Mm-hmm.
and both people are in America and UK, but or Australia. Don't forget Australia.
Yeah.
But there
New
is
Zealand.
also one series about Sophia, and she's killed. She's a person from
Yeah.
UK. There's a mini series. I have to watch it.
Sophia,
And
it's
there's
called?
also yesterday I got a reminder about a series, and that is a woman from Brazil, and she was married. No, she met somebody who was married on a dating site, and eventually they married and they get a child. And she's telling in this movie or whatever, this is a real true documentary about how she cut her own husband, this man, this Japanese man, in pieces. I'm not kidding. So I don't know. It's on Netflix. I got yesterday a reminder about it, and it's a very difficult title of the, but it is new on Netflix. It's about
Yes.
a woman
Yeah,
from
Balboa
Brazil.
or something like that. I've seen that.
Yeah, but I'm not going to watch it now because I'm getting nightmare.
You're getting nightmare. Well, now the new I mean, everything worked really well, and I can like we can watch stuff on Netflix, HBO, 90 Day, anything now.
Yeah, yeah, but the thing is, now in Holland, I didn't say that, but I'm a little bit not focused lately because I don't know the person personally, but in Holland, you can see it on the news.
Mm-hmm.
But because BBC and every news station is talking about it, there's a huge crime reporter and journalist is shot.
Oh, I heard
And
about
a
that.
few
Yeah.
days ago, and he's shot in the head, and he's still fighting for his life. And he was, oh my gosh, he was doing last week with two, a cold case, and he was doing a plan. It's a long story, but never mind. He helped a lot of people, and he was starting last week with two mother and a father who lost their child through missing many years ago. She was 18, and he was starting with it, and he shot a few days ago, not because of this case, but because of the mafia crime things here, drugs crime here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little bit sad. The whole country is sad now in Holland. I'm not kidding because the queen, the great king, said some words on the TV. Even it's constantly on national TV in our country. And he is a true crime fighter. I talked before about him. Even Natalie Holloway mother was reacting on him. The Peter R. de Vries. I talked about him before.
Mm-hmm.
He was the one who made the documentary for Natalie Holloway mother, who caught Joan van der Sloot.
Right, Jordan Van Sloot, right?
That's the same
Van der
guy
Sloot.
who was shot a few days ago in his head. And he's still fighting. And he started, like I said, sorry for repeating, but he started last week again with a cold case. Very, very effective. He did a lot of cold case, and you can read it also about on BBC because they are telling also about what he did for a lot of cold case people, victims' family. He did a lot. And I don't know who will be the next one who will do this work. I know you will be dead one day. I know that, but he was not finished. He was not finished. He was only 64.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm little bit. I cannot sleep at night because we are waiting. Like, what will the family say? Because the family is constantly telling us how it is with him. Thank God they are doing that.
Yeah.
Still fighting, yeah, you Peter de Vries. He was the one also who wrote Heineken kidnapping. He's a very famous person in our country. After 20 years, he was the one who caught the person who killed a little child. 20 years later, they found the child a murderer, because he was the one who did the DNA investigation, because he was constantly talking with the police. You have to do it. You have to do it. And they were saying, no, no, no. And he said, no, you have to do it. And then after 20 years, they found the killer of this little boy. He was 11 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And he did more than, like Natalie Holloway, he did also the case. He showed the thing in the car. You know, I told about it, that Johan van der Sloot was saying on the cover what he did to Natalie Holloway. That's the same guy. So I'm a little bit upset that good people are shot by these drugs. People are, the criminals. It's very shocking.
Well, I have a good friend of mine, Lily, that's in New York, and she's a tattoo artist. And her father and sister was killed by the Mexican cartel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the people who killed him, it has to be, but because they had already the killers. They found, oh my gosh, in Holland sometimes they are very fast. I mean that it was in 35 minutes they had already the killers of this man. They catched him. Yeah, that was very fast. And it was people from the drugs, people, yeah.
I'm trying to think of a
out.
show. There was a show on NBC, and it had two, I don't know if they were sisters. It's not sisters, and the show's not sisters. They were friends, and they both had a lot of kids, and they lived next door to each other, and it was like 1 or 2 seasons, and then they brought in that blonde girl that went on to star in something else, and she was like kind of ditzy, but then that didn't help the show, and I forget what it was called. Friends. It wasn't Friends. Nobody knows that show. It was on NBC.
Two sisters, not soap.
No, they weren't sisters. Not Kate and Allie. No. Now it's driving me crazy. One said no, not Kate and Allie. That was on CBS. And the one said, "Oh, just spray everything gold." That's what Martha Stewart says to decorate your table for Thanksgiving or something. Go get some acorns and spray it all gold. I'm trying to remember what the name of the show was, and it was like a friendship between the two women mostly, and they both had a lot of kids. And then I guess to spice it up, they added this blonde one in, and I'm trying to remember. I think she went on to star in something where she had a baby by herself with John Stamos or something. It wasn't Good Times. This was like in the late 90s. No, it wasn't 90210. It was a comedy. It was on NBC. Okay. Then the girl, she was in a minivan, and she had a little mini duster, and she was dusting everything in her minivan. Not I Dream of Jeannie. No, Brady Bunch. Not Good Times. No. Dark Shadows, It Is Enough. Nope.
I think older than that.
No.
In the 90s, right?
Yeah, in the late 90s, maybe mid 90s, late 90s. Mid 90s maybe. It was on NBC. I think it was on. No, it's not Full House. I think it was on Saturday nights between Golden Girls and stuff. Maybe, I don't know. Nobody knows what it was.
Oh, it's gonna bug me.
No.
It wasn't Neighbors or Friends. It was
The Neighbors is from Australia, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's Moms or nobody knows
Are
what
you
I'm
sure
talking
it wasn't
about.
called Next Door?
30 something. No, not that. Deirdre. Hey, Deirdre Rose, Sharp Eels. Empty Nest. No, what was Empty Nest though?
Lisa doesn't know it.
I
Lisa
remember
Empty
H.
Nest sounds familiar, but it definitely wasn't Empty.
Sound familiar.
Was Empty Nest a show? Was it a real show?
Yeah.
It does sound familiar.
Empty Nest. The Life of
No.
Riley, Miami Vice.
Miami
No.
Vice. Who is
No,
saying
it's not.
Miami Vice?
Oh gosh, I can
Gone.
see it in my head. I can see their kitchens. I can see all the episodes. I just need to see the title of it.
Oh, John is saying Miami Vice. No, that is about this big man.
Oh, come on, somebody. Where is Lisa H? How come she doesn't know this?
Yeah, Lisa H.
Oh my gosh.
Come on,
Charles in
Lisa.
charge? No. Mm-mm.
I remember Charles in charge.
Yeah, of my days and our
Love that
nights.
show.
Charles in
And is
I
it
want
the difference-
Charles in charge of me.
Yep,
It's
remember?
different strokes, not with that sentence like, "Are you talking with me? Are you talking to me?" Is it doing
No,
that?
so what you talking about, Willis? That's what you're
Oh,
thinking
what's
of.
talking about?
What you talking about, Willis?
Go, go, go.
That's different.
Yeah, are you
Yes,
talking to me as taxi
yeah.
driver? Talking to me?
Sorry. Yes. Oh my gosh. This is so funny.
What you talking
Sorry.
about? That's all right.
Can you say?
Empty
Can you do
nest.
it again, mommy?
Well, I think I remember the guy in Empty Nest. He was an old guy, right? Carol and Company? Is that what it was? Carol and Company? Seriously? That doesn't sound like it. Really?
I'll go with it because that's probably it.
I'm going to check it out online.
Yeah, maybe. I remember Love Boat. That was also funny. And Family Ties. I loved
Oh, yeah,
Family
yeah, yeah.
Remember
Ties
the
with
one?
J. Fox.
I can't remember the name of it, but it was the Vietnam War. But it was about the nurses.
Mash.
Mash.
No,
MASH.
no, not. This was in the
Oh
90s.
yes. I know.
Oh, I know. China Beach?
Yes, I used to love China Beach.
Painting Black.
No,
What?
China Beach.
But you heard the song Painting Black in the series
Yeah. But
as
all
leader.
but-
I think it was as leader, Painting Black.
Yeah.
And I did like that
It's not
guy.
Carol and Company. Nope.
And I did like that guy with the bit, and I don't know his name. He was very hot, but I was a little girl. But I was thinking, oh my gosh, if I meet that guy, I will marry him.
I'm
He
gonna
was
marry.
very hot.
Soap. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier when I was talking about the Gold Girls.
Yeah, I remember so.
The Green Hornet. Yeah.
Oh, Soap, yes, Soap.
But I
That
need
is
to.
very
I
old.
still haven't gotten the name of that show yet. Moms or Mothers? Maybe it was Mothers. I think it was called Mothers.
Yeah, I think it was Mothers.
I do remember that my mother was watching Archie Bunker and that sort of.
Oh yeah, yeah. Archie Bunker.
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah, I remember.
Mom? Is it Mom? No, 2013.
Mothers?
No, that's too late. No, it couldn't be Mothers. Oh boy.
No,
This is
it's gonna
so
bother.
crazy.
But we were also watching Dallas Dynasty, Falcon Crest. Oh my
Yeah.
God, it was so.
Knots
oh.
Landing. My sister loved all that stuff. You know what? I saw a really funny commercial. It was about a cell phone, but it was hysterical. And I thought it was because there was like a few years ago, there was this mom show where this mother was like, she was always doing the wrong thing. And I forget what it was called, but I think my friend knew the actress that was in it. But I thought it was her. I thought it was a clip from her show, but it was actually for a cell phone service. And they said,
Uh-huh.
she said, I'm just going to go to this dinner, this company dinner. Somebody says on the line, well, don't stress about it. It's a costume party. And so all this stuff there got all staticky, right? And she goes, oh, okay. And so she goes there thinking it's a costume party. And it wasn't. And she showed up in this Renaissance outfit. And it was a company dinner. And then she's sitting down and she goes, Does anybody want to split a turkey leg?
I love it.
But it reminded me of this sitcom about moms that was I don't remember what it was called, but I think my girlfriend knew the lady. Anyway, yeah, I still don't see. Let me see here.
Yeah, that one that was after Golden Girls, it was called Dreyfus, I think. Remember?
Dreyfus.
Because the one that they were saying Christy McNichol was the daughter and he was the doctor. And it was a spinoff from Golden Girls because one time he was on there. with his
Oh
daughter.
yeah, I don't think it was Dreyfus. I think
It
you're thinking of
wasn't?
Frasier.
No,
No.
one Frasier.
Oh, fresh. Oh, you know what?
She's thinking of the guy that was on the Golden Girls and he had a dog named Dreyfus.
Yes, yes.
Oh, Drive. I understood Frasier. That was also a series.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of that show,
But
but
you-
I know what you're talking about, Davida.
Yeah, but you had also the series Cheers. Oh my gosh, that was one of my favorite.
Yeah, I like Cheers.
You know,
love
sometime
this
tonight
song,
that name of that show is gonna come to me, and I'm gonna sit straight up in bed, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna be screaming it out. So just know
I've done
that.
that too, where I'm like, oh shoot, that's
Yeah.
what it was.
Right.
Be aware, Ramblers. We might get a notification in the middle of the
Can you
night.
imagine if I went live? Hi, I'm just going live right now because I just remembered the name of that show.
I gotta tell you what this is.
I love Golden Girls. I don't care how many times I
I
watch
love them too.
I crack up.
Maud.
crack-
Remember Maud?
Yes.
Yeah.
She had the same attitude there as she did with Golden Girls.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I used to love Mama's Family too.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Mama's Family was
And
funny.
what about Phyllis? Remember Phyllis?
Oh yeah, Phyllis. And
Mhm.
remember Rhoda?
Yeah, Rhoda. Carlton, you
I
never
love
saw.
the way she dressed.
Right, Rhoda. And then and Mary Tyler Moore.
Oh
That
yes.
song was really sad.
Lou Grant.
Yeah.
Remember that in their spin-off was Lou Grant. That was an hour show or something. And they made
Yep.
it into a drama.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Lou Grant. That was the inspector, the cop, right?
Yes. Was he also in Aaron Brockovich?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he was.
No,
No?
that was not him, right?
No, not at that as
He was in it.
Oh,
He
yeah,
was.
yeah. No, yeah. No, it was Ed.
Other person.
Oh, the other Ed. But I don't know what, like, he did stuff like that, though, didn't he? Kind of, I don't know. He went
He had
drama.
also, my mother watched also Kojak
Kojak, yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
The lollipops. Yeah.
with his lollipop.
Columbo, Beretta. Yeah, my father watched all that. The
I love
Rockford
Beretta.
Files. He watched
Love
all
Beretta.
of those. My father, oh my gosh. Barney Miller, every cop show my father watched. Cagney and Lacey.
I was
Matt-
with-
I used to love that show, Cagney and Lacey.
Yeah, Hill Street
Yes.
Blues. What else?
Did Elsewhere, that was in
St.
hospital.
Elsewhere, yeah, St. Elsewhere.
Oh yeah, I used to watch St. Elsewhere.
Perry Mason, you had Matlock also.
Matlock, I liked Matlock.
Yeah.
We used to have a beach
Yeah.
towel that had the NBC lineup of like one whole night and had it was like a TV guide. I don't even know where that. I might still have it somewhere.
Remember how all the new shows would start in the season when the kids would go back to school?
Yeah. All the summer long.
And I'd always wait for the TV guide to look and see when things would be
Right.
on.
Suddenly Susan. Yeah, and then you'd think like which one is going to be a hit
Oh.
and which one's going to sink, right?
Yep. Yep.
I used to get
Susan.
upset for the people too. Like I, you know, oh gosh, they might
Wants
fail.
to know.
Suddenly
Carolyn,
Susan
Alma
wasn't
wants
on
to
very
know
long.
how old your parents were when they passed.
Oh, the ones what?
Alma wants to know how old your parents were when they passed.
Oh, how old were my parents? My mother was 81, almost 82. She died on, her birthday was the end of June. She died at the beginning of May. And then my father was going to be 87 in November, and he
Oh,
died
so
in
you're
May too.
really not 29. Come on.
Yes, I am.
Just kidding.
Yes, I am. Of course I am.
Of course.
Of course.
You look it.
I know. It's easy to see.
Hi, Alma.
Let me see. So why did Alma want to know that?
I don't know.
You didn't think I was 29, Alma? Come on now. Come on now, Alma. Faulty Towers? Faulty Towers.
It is from UK. It is from
Oh,
John
from the UK? Picket Fences. Oh, yeah, Picket Fences. That was with that Kathy, what's her name? Flamingo Road? No, Flamingo, was it Flamingo Road?
I don't remember that.
Which is the Knots Landing? Is that Knots? Yeah, Knots Landing. But then there was that other wacko one on. What was the one on? The guy whose sister was in it, and he was in it, and he also started Cafe Mom. He had something weird with his mouth. Not Knots Landing. It's not Knots Landing, but it's kind of like Knots Landing. They live in an apartment house. It was on Fox after 90210.
Melrose Place? No.
Yeah. Melrose Place.
You go, Jeanette.
Yeah, but we had some series in Holland.
Twin Peaks. Yeah, I've never seen that yet.
Twin Peaks, yes, I saw
Or
that
what about
too,
the
but
Housewives one? The Desperate Housewives. I never watched that.
Oh,
Anyway.
yeah, I used to watch
Oh,
that.
it's very nice.
Very nice.
Very
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Let
that.
me see. Let's see.
I used to like the narrator's voice.
Melrose Place was with also with that Sammy Joe from Dynasty, and I liked it because of her. Melrose Place, Heather Lockwood.
Heather
Is her name?
Locklear. Heather Locklear.
Yeah. Yeah, she was also in Melrose Place and in Dynasty. She was Sammy Joe.
Oh, Dynasty, right. Yeah, Dallas. So people like Dallas. I never really watched it. Dallas.
Who shot JR?
Who shot JR? Yeah,
It was
all
bad.
summer long. Everybody, had to worry about.
Yeah,
who shot.
it was
Then it was a dream, right? It was a dream.
no, it was
Oh no!
for real.
Oh right, Bobby was a dream. Something was a dream with that
Yeah,
Bobby
he
guy
was-
in the shower, right? Didn't he have a dream?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pam was dreaming it.
Yeah. What was her name? Pam.
Victoria
I can't
Principal.
Victoria Principal, right? Yeah.
I
Pam
can't
Ewing.
believe how old Bobby looks now.
Well, she's got to be old.
He is, but I just didn't believe it when
Yeah.
I saw him. I thought, oh my Lord.
I know.
he
I
did
hate
not-
seeing stuff like that. That depresses the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Courtship of
Victoria
Eddie's father. Yes.
Principal was
Mr.
I
Eddie's
think-
father. Yeah, I love that.
was she Victoria Principal? Was she not with one of the Gibbs brothers?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. She was. Yeah.
My gosh,
Is she still alive?
she is beautiful.
Who?
Victoria Principal.
Victoria Principal.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
Okay. What about Dorothy Hamill? Is she still alive?
yep.
Okay.
She's still alive.
All right. How old must she be?
Oh gosh. I think she's in her 60s.
I wonder if she can still go out there and turn those axles.
Yeah, she still does. She did a commercial just not too long ago, and she was out there.
Could be special effects.
I don't know about the
DeVito.
triple, but
Could be special effects, DeVito. Don't worry, we'll make it look like you do that axle. We'll just put in that double.
well, let's just see it.
We're not going to say that you did it. It's going to be all on the up and up. People will just think you did. Is this the show you... No. Wait, which one? Is the show you were talking about before Mama's Family? You mean before in the lineup or before in the time? I think it was before Mama's Family. I think so. Thank you, Soul for Music.
Somebody is, I think Lisa H is talking about Jodie Foster. There will be a new movie this year, this month, maybe next month, I don't know. With Jodie Foster, it's about, it's a true story, but it's more about the war. But I'm going to watch it. But the funny thing is, if you see the trailer, she's looking old. Maybe they made her old in the movie. normally Jodie Foster is very young in face. I mean,
I think
this
she's got
year,
to be. How old is Jodie Foster? She's got to be close to 60, isn't she?
yes,
Yeah,
but
she's
she's still
old.
young. I mean, she's not old.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know for sure.
What's the
I
last
mean,
thing?
she's not Kathleen Turner. I mean, Kathleen Turner is very ugly old.
Google it, somebody in chat.
No, I'm really sorry, but it's
She's
true.
ugly old.
I mean,
I liked her in Serial Mom, though. That's a good movie. That's a movie I'm putting down for movie nights. Wow, we've got a whole new lease on life now with these movie nights. I can do anything I want now. They're going to clip that again. She's so brazen. She can do anything she wants now, she said. I know they're going to clip that one. While she stuffs her face full of popcorn and watermelon, she has some damn nerve. She can do anything she wants. Okay. I'm putting that down. What did I say? Serial Mom? Got a whole line up here. Serial
write down
Mom. Okay. That's a good one. I love that one. She has then they go, you got a little something on your shoe, and she's like, ew, okay. It's like somebody's liver. Oh my god.
and you know, I
don't
bought
that
also
movie I
that
told you
series.
about Carolyn. It's pretty good.
What?
Yeah,
The movie
I
I,
bought
told you
also-
about, God Knows Where I'm At.
Oh yeah, I have it. I have it on there.
Oh, it's good.
no, I didn't bought it. I rented the series Damages with Glenn Close, and then I don't know, but it was not all the series. I mean, and I was very irritated because I could not watch it more, and I cannot find the series Damage. It was also a very good series by Glenn Close.
Glenn Close. Yeah. Oh, you know which is another one to watch? Oh my gosh, that the one with the typewriter.
Oh, Misery.
No, yeah, that's good too. But
Where is she
no,
out?
Jagged Edge.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good movie.
oh yes, that's a good movie. Yes.
So
Oh, I
excited
love
now that I
that.
can do anything I want.
Yes, but yes, because she was shooting at the end. That was a great scene. That she was shooting at the end, and she
Yeah.
felt the sadness also because she was in love with him.
Right. That was which one now? You said
That's sorry with
Jagged Edge. Oh,
Yes.
Misery. I had to get the other one. Misery.
Yeah, Misery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that one when she breaks his ankles. I don't like it.
Hobble him. She had to hobble him.
Who?
The number one.
No,
fan.
because is that not with this guy William? I think was his name William,
Fried
right?
green tomatoes,
yeah.
yeah.
And he
Ellen
was
and-
trying to come in the room, and she was shooting at him.
No,
Oh,
Very great
yeah. What's his name?
William?
No. Oh my gosh.
William Hurt.
No. Oh, no. It's Oh my gosh, it's the one that. Oh gosh, they're brothers.
Redwine.
Bridges.
No.
Jeff Bridges.
Yes,
No.
Jeff Bridges. Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Right, isn't that the one,
Very-
Jeanette, and he's got the ski mask on?
Yeah,
Right?
I think so. Yeah, but I have to see the movie again because I saw
Yeah.
many times, and it's still not boring. That movie. That's a
Right, I
great.
know. I could watch Fatal Attraction again, too.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you have to see that movie. What Mommy's talking about. What's the
Jagged
name?
Jagged Edge. The Vanishing is another good one, too. Vanishing.
Oh yes.
That also has Jeff Bridges.
White
And
female.
Kiefer
And what
Sutherland
lies
and
the-
Sandra Bullock.
Carolyn,
What?
what lies beneath?
Yeah, that's I remember The Vanishing. I don't remember how I saw it, but it was just a really weird movie, and then it was like so good. I don't remember if it rented or what.
Can I say something, Mommy?
Yeah.
Is that about the pocket place where the girl is vanished?
Where what? Something vanished?
No, I mean the vanish. Is it about the girl was vanished because she was on the marketplace?
No, she went to go to the convenience store, and he was getting gas or something, her boyfriend, and
Yeah,
then he never came. She never came out.
Kevin.
yeah. You know that's and the Dutch writer is wrote that book.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's a very famous book in Holland. It's his story. Tim Cabret is his name.
Mm.
He wrote the story, and you have also the Dutch version of it.
And also watch 90 Day Fiance. I can do whatever you want. Okay.
What's Addie's saying? Did she get the doctor report from the test that they did on her?
Who?
Nana Patty. Remember, she went and had those tests done.
Oh,
her
I don't
liver?
know. Nana Patty. She's here, right?
Because she's saying she has non-alcoholic cirrhosis, unfortunately.
Oh man, that's what her sister had.
Yeah, that's what she just said.
You're off to sleep. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna
What
be
do
off
you mean
to
by
there.
that, Davida? What do you mean?
Huh?
You said she had a test. What do you mean by
About
the
Nana
test?
Patty's liver. She has to observe a special diet and stuff, and to hopefully reverse that stuff.
Can she reverse it?
Well, I hope so.
Oh, good.
I hope so. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, get
Is
ready.
it about you said how is it about alcohol or what?
No, non-alcoholic.
No.
Oh,
no.
non-alcohol. Okay.
Right. Whatever happened to Baby Jane? That's a good one because I have never really. I don't. That's another one that I don't think I've ever seen all the way through.
Oh,
Oh,
you
good
have
one.
to
Here.
see that. It's with Joan Crawford and
Right,
Betty
yeah.
Davis. Oh my God, that is one of the
We
best
got a
movies.
lot of things here since we can do whatever we want.
Because you can do
Joan
whatever.
Crawford, I remember Mommy Dearest. Oh my
Mhm.
goodness.
Oh, I love that's a good movie. That's a movie I could watch over and over again too.
Really?
Oh yeah, I love that movie. It's a cult. I know every word to it. My daughter and I we
Gives
love
me
watching it.
anxiety.
Oh no, we love it. Oh my gosh, it's a cult favorite. They actually have some guy, that really thin, skinny guy that almost looks like he's dying, but he's not because he's been around for years. He gives the commentary on that, and it's so funny when he does it. But I could do the commentary on that too. I know every word of that. You know, when she, what about the socks? I can handle the socks. Yeah.
What is this wire hanger?
But yeah, doing in this
my goodness.
closet, Christina, get out of that bed. Okay, yeah, but we my kids and I would do, my older kids would do charades too, to the Brady Bunch and to that. Oh my gosh, so funny. Brand Yoda, right? But I'm falling asleep because I'm a lightweight
Okay,
these
honey.
days. But it was fun. It was fun going down memory lane there. I got a lot of good movies there, and then we had a movie night. So, all right. Thank you, Jeanette and
Guys.
Tammy and
Yes.
Davida. Thank you to our moderators. Thank you for all for coming in. And everybody leave safely. Please don't drive if you've had a few drinks. And shut the lights out, the last one to leave. And if you could hit the likes. If you like it. If you don't, you could hit the thumbs down. All right.
Love you
Okay.
guys.
Love you guys. God bless. Prayers for Nana
Okay,
Patty. Bye.